car driving. Y'all see that? So that's the way it would look from the bottom. Okay? And then if you look at it from this side, it was going to look like that. Okay? So I think that's going to be pretty interesting. So I think we're going to either put it on the bottom, and then we got enough room in the back here for a 20-volt battery. There's a lot of room back here in this back area for a 20-volt battery. I don't know if you guys can see that area. And this camera is pointing in the wrong direction here. Yeah. So in this area right here, we would put a 20-volt battery. And then inside, we have room for whatever else we're going to put. Put some little G.I. Joes or something in this mug. So that's going to be our next project. I'm going to start working on that. I'm going to start working on that probably tonight. And we're going to have a different controller. So that's how you would upgrade something like a toy from Walmart or anywhere else. FedEx is dropping off packages. I don't have any. I used to get a lot of packages from FedEx back in the day. I don't have any right now, so we're good. Let me move this camera over a little bit. Y'all just bear with me. Okay. There we go. How you doing, man?
How we doing?
Hey, man, relaxing, man. I ain't got no packages from you in a long time, bro. I know. I stopped for a while. I had to take a break.
I'll be here.
I know. You ain't going nowhere. So, anyway, so this is the horn. Once again, 20 bucks. You can get one of these. You see I ran it off that little battery a little while ago. That's my FedEx guy. He used to drop off packages. I used to get packages like every day. I'm keeping it real. That's when I used to do shopgoodwill.com. Shopgoodwill.com when I used to get all the cameras. And those are in the museum right now. We totally have enough cameras for our museum. We're not getting any more cameras. I stopped buying cameras about a year ago, okay? So we're not getting any more cameras. I've got a big collection in the Broadcaster Museum, and that's the way we're gonna keep it. You know, from all the way from the 1930s to my oldest one is 1875. So right now, only thing we're doing, I'm just doing my YouTube.
All right.
All right, you have a good one, man. Happy New Year. So right now, once again, Bro Building Thursday. You saw the RC car, and I have other RC cars too from Walmart. Nothing expensive, okay? Nothing crazy. There's a lot of guys out there. They got these cars. They spend $1,000 on them. They might spend more. I'm not trying to do that. Gas power ones, they're really cool and everything too. But no, I don't want the gas power ones. I'm an electric guy, electric, EV. So this is actually considered a EV, okay? This is a mini EV, electric car. And I think it's big enough. And for the price, like I said, I paid like $60-some for this, I think. And at the time when I bought this thing, I probably had it for like maybe 6 months to a year or something like that when I bought this car. And it's in good shape because I don't race them. I don't tear them up. I'm not trying to make it jump off the roof and all that kind of stuff. If you want these things to go faster and you want to do all this kind of modifications, you can do all that. You can make these things faster, and you can bounce them everywhere and tear them all up. I'm building EV cruisers, which means, man, the first thing that we add to these things is bam. We put a speaker box in there. This speaker box bumps too. This thing bumps. I turn it on. I don't have my phone right now. But
power on. The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
For $5, I bought this for $5. I don't know if you can still get these for $5. Probably can from AliExpress or Alibaba or somewhere. This thing bumps. It's got a nice little woofer in there, or a mid woofer or mid range or whatever. It actually lights up too. It lights up. See the little lights flashing. Okay, so this is going in the back. I found this in my storage a couple days ago, and I was like, you know what? That'd be perfect because I was going to build a whole system in here. I was going to put an MP3 player and all that stuff, and I said, you know what? I need something that's going to fit in there, and there you go. I bought this speaker probably 2 years ago. And look at it. It fits perfect. It looks good. So this is going to be the sound system. We may put some little guys in there, act like they're driving and things like that. Maybe put a couple servos in there where they're kind of moving around like they're driving and that type of thing. That's the stuff that I like to do, to be creative. So I may put a couple little G.I. Joes or something. Find some guys. I got to find some action figures that fit this scale. And then other than that, the power. Like I said, I'm gonna put 20 volts on here. So we will put 20 volts and we'll see what kind of power we get. Hopefully we don't burn the motor out. If we do burn the motor out, we'll have to buy another motor. Stuff like that, but I'm not gonna spend a lot of money. I'm not a big RC hobby guy where I'm spending a lot of money. These guys, they buy all metal parts and they do all this stuff and they make these things where they're really durable and they race them and they try to get them up to about 50 to 100 miles an hour. I'm not trying to do all that. I don't care if this thing goes 20. If it goes 20 miles an hour, I'm happy with that. 20 miles an hour is fast enough. And I don't care about the range. I'm not trying to drive this mug all around the whole apartment complex or I'm trying to drive it up to my old local school, and I'm not trying to do that. And we might put a camera on there. We'll probably end up doing a camera. And speaking of that, we got the we got my video camera system a couple days ago, and I'm very happy with that. Tested it out, and it may go on here too as well. It's just a transmitter and receiver. I'll tell you guys where you can get that. I don't know if I'm gonna put that one on here because it's kind of expensive. I got it from Amazon. I told you guys about it, and that's the one from Free World. It's Free World, but it has a name, starts with L. I can't even think of the name, but maybe I'll put the description in this video as well, and I'll put the description of the parts that I got today. So I showed you guys the horn, and little flags came off. It's got little flags on the back of here. That's cool. Turn off my Bluetooth speaker. I waste my battery. We're gonna have all this hooked up tonight. My dad's watching a football game right now, so while he's watching a football game, I'm making this video, letting you guys know about Bro Building Thursday, Bro Building EV Thursday. Okay, Bro Building conversion, because we're converting this Walmart car, a Walmart toy that ran a certain speed and did a couple things. We're changing it. We're converting it. We're modifying it. Okay, so I should be calling it Modifying Thursday, but whatever. Bro Building conversion, modifying mini EV. This is a mini EV. We call it mini because it's small. Okay, so I want you guys to know the terminology, because a lot of times people don't understand what I'm telling them. When I say mini, it means it's not a full-size vehicle, not a full car, not a full-size where you can put people in there and drive it around. If it's a full-size car, it's going to be like the Bro-Cedes full-size car. That's the one that I'm building this year, 2025. We're building that this year. We still got to get a couple more parts, but I want to make sure it's safe. I want to make sure all the safety protocols are in place, and then when we put it on the road, we got to make sure that we registered and all this kind of stuff. So there's a lot of things that you have to make sure that is right before you just go out there and build something that's gonna drive across town. The mini bro EVs, they're a little bit different. They're like scooters. They're considered I consider them mobility status, because I'm not trying to race them. So I don't make them to where, yeah, they'll go faster. Don't get me wrong, they'll go faster, but I'm not trying to break any records. So I drive them like a mobility scooter. If I build a Bro Rover, like the Bro Rover, it may go 20 miles an hour. That's fine for my body, for my heavy weight. 20 miles an hour is like riding a bike, whatever, you know. But instead of riding a bike, you just hit a button or hit a gas pedal. That's a mini EV for me, and it's for me only. Okay. All right. Also, with this Bro Rover, we got this battery's heavy. But he did give me the guy got it from on Facebook and Marketplace. He gave me another extra 12-volt battery. He said it works. Could have tested this thing. Could have tested it off this thing. I got to get my multimeter to see. Oh, it got that kind of connector. That's weird. Okay. So I could have used this battery to test the horn. This baby's kind of heavy. And that's the thing about it, is this is lead acid. So we're getting away from lead acid. We're using lithium-ion batteries, like that little tiny small battery I just showed you, that could probably do as much as this almost. Of course, it's going to last longer. But we're going away from these big old lead acid batteries. Okay, just wanted to show that. He threw that in. I don't think this battery, I don't know if it went with the car. He said it was brand new too. Let's see how much you paid for it. Oh man, I know he didn't pay that for it. That's crazy. It says $544, but that might just be a barcode number or something. I don't know. That's too much if he did. Okay, so we'll show you other Amazon packages that we have here. First of all, here's one right here. Amazon package. We got this one today, and these components are going to go inside of that red Walmart car. Okay, that's called, as a matter of fact, that's called a RZR Polaris, whatever. It's that Walmart. Check it out. I don't even know what's in here. Just opening this up for the first time. These packages were on my door, on my porch when I got back home today from picking up the car. I usually don't. Oh, I forgot I ordered that. Oh wow. Huh. Forgot I ordered that. Okay. Huh. Where's this gonna go? Oh, this is for my hydraulic system. This is a double relay switch. I know you guys want to see it, right? Okay, we'll open it up here. Bear with me. I don't have any scissors, so I can Bust this open. Okay, I got it open. My hands are rusty crusty. Anyway, I don't even know if you guys can see that. That's 2 relays. The 2 blue boxes right there. That's 2 relays. Hopefully you guys can see that. Got a PCB board right there. They're mounted on there with some resistors, transistors, and all kinds of other stuff. Integrated electronics. You got 3 wires that's coming out. These 3 wires coming out. You got your power, your ground, 5 volts, and you got your signal wire, which is white. These plug into a receiver. Okay. This is for the Bro-Cedes Mini EV Cruiser BRO-BOTIC Broadcasting Studio. Yeah, that's a long name. This is for the green vehicle that you guys seen a couple days ago. You might have seen on my other YouTube videos. The green Mercedes AMG. We call it the green Mercedes Mini AMG Bro-Cedes. Yeah, this is for that. And what this is for the actuators that's going to go. The actuator is going to go up, and the actuator is going to go down. And the actuator is going to go up. It's going to have a camera on top of it. It already has it. I already worked on that a couple days ago. The camera's on there. I got a Sony camera on there. I've got the other servos. I bought another servo unit that actually does pan, tilt, and everything. I want to show you guys that really bad. I think we're gonna do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's Bro Building Friday. I'm gonna try to show you guys that complete system tomorrow with this little component to make it work. You have to have something to make it go up, something to make it go down. So these are 2 switches right here. These are relays. Once again, I explained to you guys what relays were. Relays are like big switches. Solenoids, relays, they got all kinds of different names. So these are relays. And they got these in your fuse box in your car for all your lights and your different components in your car. These are relays. So a relay is a switch. So remember that. A relay is a switch. So I ordered this on Amazon and I paid, what did I pay for this? Can't remember, but I'll put it in the link in the description. I think it was about $10 or $12. Okay? It has 2 relays. So this will give me the ability, hopefully. I haven't tested it yet. I had to think it out in my head. It should give me the ability to go up and down. One relay will come on when it's time to go up. One relay will come on when it's time to go down. That's what I'm hoping. But I don't know yet. We got to test it out. We're going to test this out tonight. Okay? And the actuator that I have, I told you guys about that the other day. That's a 29 volt actuator. We got it running off of 20 volts right now. It's running off my tool battery that I got from China that came with that drill. That drill that I bought a couple months ago, that battery is running that actuator. And it's also running the power for the car. It's running the car and it's going to be running the actuator. Okay? And it's also running, no, that's it. It's only running that. And then with the 12 volt battery in there, the small 12 volt battery is running the lights. And it's also converted down to 5 volts. And that's running the switches for the horn and the switch for the electronic RC switches for the horn and the one for the lights. Yeah. And it's also running the receiver, the 5 volts. We got 5 volts, 12 volts, and 20 volts. We got 3 different voltages in that car. And that's the Bro-Cedes Mini EV BRO-BOTIC Broadcasting Cruiser Studio. And it has a computer in there. I took the computer out. I don't know if it's going to fit now because of the actuator, but we're going to see. And yeah, it's got a computer in there. It's got a Dell computer laptop that's built in that car too. So we've got, and I also added another woofer in there too. So it's got two Sony woofers, and then 2 Sony mid-range tweeter, like computer type speakers. Yeah, it's like one of those little small mini systems. A whole complete mini system is built into that. So it's like a boombox also. It's a home entertainment center. You can watch movies on it. I watch movies on it. One day I set it up and I was just sitting in there just watching movies. It was tripping me out. It actually sounds really good. And they're all Sony speakers, okay? That I got from the thrift store. Shopgoodwill.com. Shopgoodwill.com. Got it a long time ago. I got that whole set for probably about 20 bucks or something like that. So anyway, this is the main system right here. This is the main circuit. We'll put it in a link in the description. 2 relays. It's called an RC double relay switch something. Okay. So I looked it up a couple nights ago and I said, that's what I need. I kept thinking about it in my head. I'm like, I think this is going to work. I hope it works. Let's open up another package here. Okay, so that was out of that Amazon package. And in this package right here, I got a couple things. Got a couple things here. We'll show that. These are extension cables. Okay, a bunch of extension cables for your RC receivers and power and all that kind of stuff. So these are extension cables and splitters. It's like three-way splitters and extension cables. Okay, so I got these. Nothing spectacular to look at, but